Well, we couldn't do all this without talking to, I don't know, the real stars. I've never driven a race car, so these guys are more stars than I am. Matthew Lloyd, we call him the Little Rock Rocket, and then Regan. What do you think about all this stuff? This is pretty crazy, right? I mean, does it even dawn on you that your dad is, one of the most successful people in sprint car racing and in open wheel racing anywhere?
No, not really.
Oh, okay. So if you had to pick one of these cars to drive, what would be your favorite one? What's your aspiration? What do you want to do in racing?
My race pass car.
I like to hear that. That's good. That's a good answer. That's great. How much fun is it just being able to have the shop next door to your house? You can always do this stuff.
Awesome.
It's awesome. What about you, Matthew? You race go-karts against Regan. How much fun is racing? You love racing, don't you?
Yeah, it's fun.
It's a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. What's your favorite part?
Wrecking him.
It's only happened once. It's only happened once. Other than your dad, who's your favorite sprint car driver?
Kyle Larson.
I know what your answer is. You got a bedspread of the guy's sprint car on your bed. Who's your favorite sprint car driver?
Larson.
It's always Larson. Yeah. Guys, this is just absolutely so cool. I know it's so much fun for me as a dad. So much fun that I quit announcing at Houston and Jackson to be able to watch you kids race. You go to go-kart tracks around the upper Midwest all the time. How much fun do you guys have racing go-karts? It's just got to be so much fun out there.
It is a lot of fun.
What's your favorite part?
I already said
that. What about you? What's your favorite part?
Winning.
I love it. And then the other thing about this is that there's so many kids from Lyon County, right? Just Rock Rapids, Little Rock, even just north of Lyon County with the Baker kids, just all from right here. You guys are really racing with your friends. Does that make it even more fun?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, you love it. Cool. Yeah. What are you most excited for this year?
Hopefully getting my first win.
Getting your first win? What about you, Regan? What are you most excited for this year?
Racing BP.
Racing BP, moving up a class. That's awesome. I love to see it. Cool.
Brady, your kids are going to be bummed that they didn't come.
Yeah. We got the dad of more competitors over there. I love to see it. And actually, Kale in your shop, he was doing this go-kart thing not 2 years ago. Oh, yeah. So it really is where it all begins. That's what I love about it.
Well, yeah, like we talked about the mini mods, Nathan Kilwine, one of the owners of Batwing Mini Mods, Batwing Chassis, Kale's got one of his cars, and he's part owner of Kevco, so Nathan big in the motorsports world too, and actually he is going to be in one of our cars up at Thunderhill a couple times this year is the plan with him, and so it's kind of neat how all these racing related people, want to move into different venues. I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to say ever moving up or moving on. It's just trying something different, with so many people, and I know Kale, he is his aspiration now. He wants to get in that micro pretty bad. He's never really flat out told me, but his dad has. Look at him over there smiling. So we'll probably have to try to let him try that. And if we do a test sometime too, we might have to let him test a midget.
His cheeks are as red as his hair right now.
Oh, I know. Isn't that crazy?
Absolutely.
And Brady's over there laughing. So we threw him under the bus too. So. No, I can't thank, Brady Grafing. We're sitting here doing this, and Brady Grafing and Cale Klosterboer over there working on cars. So, that's the dedication that these guys have to this. It's pretty awesome.
No, it really is. It's all connects, right? Because of my job at My Race Pass, I talk to track promoters and drivers and series directors from, Perth, Australia to California and everywhere in between. And we really are all the same people, whether it be 9 and 10-year-old kids, everybody, Kyle Larson, we all start at the same place. We are all the same people, and it's just such a joy to be able to be a part of it.
Oh, it's a love of the sport. Like I said, I'm so blessed to have been able to take something I truly love in my life and be able to make it my living, and then to share it with, well, like I said, your kids. Matthew walks in here first thing, go sit in a car, go try it, go, check it out. I love the reaction of kids when they walk in my shop now. It's every one of them, it looks like deer in the headlights. Is pretty neat because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, you're right, about 10.
Yeah.
Different race cars in here right now, either getting worked on that are ones that we're using, or ones that are for other people that are getting worked on or getting ready to move out the door. So it's pretty blessed to be able to have this all be part of our lives.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the day where the 9 and 10-year-olds, they start to get an understanding of why we're here and why we're doing this. Right now, it's just a cool, fun thing. I don't think they really grasp it. But, as a dad, my dad grew up working on cars. Your dad's obviously a legend in the area. He's raced every kind of race car there is to race around
Absolutely.
here. To see the next generation step up is the most meaningful for me.
Oh, and just to watch all of them, I sit back at the go-kart races a lot and just kind of soak it all in, and to watch all of our kids and all the local kids, because there's so many of them we know that
right.
And then to watch even the ones you don't know, just the way they carry themselves and the way they act, and then kind of laugh at some of the parents too, because some of them are pretty chilled, some of them get pretty wound up.
Yeah, and it's usually what's interesting about that is that sometimes these are people that have raced race cars, and sometimes the people that have one demeanor when they are racing have a very different demeanor when their kids are racing.
It's polar opposite. Yeah. So it's pretty neat to see, and I've enjoyed it more than I've ever dreamt. I knew I would enjoy watching the kids do it. And we've been pretty blessed that Regan's had a lot of success, which is really neat. But just to watch all of them at the end of the day being able to go out and do something that either they love or it's been such a big part of their family's lives, or, like if you and I, it's our livelihood too. And to watch the kids kind of step into the same realm of what we do every day. And then to watch our friends as kids do the same deal, and then have them, really, really pay attention to you. And know that this is something that they truly love and they're listening. And,
right.
We got to, when we went down to Oklahoma, ran that 3-day show, we took, it's the Regans. We took Brady's son Regan and my son Regan down there with us, and just got to them to experience, kind of living on the road a little bit, you know, and to watch how they dealt with that. And that was pretty fun. It was really neat to see.
Yeah, I mean, it was nice for us the last number of years to have a rooting interest with the Outlaws. My brother on the road with Spencer based in the last couple of seasons, and to see him be able to respond to that, to see Spencer get to ask him questions about his go-kart racing, it's so special as a dad to be able. It's enough for me to quit announcing, which I thought I would never do. It's so special as a dad.
Like I said, I never dreamt that I would stop driving, and I just turned 45, so it's not like I'm old, but when it became, kind of their time, and then, the way things changed with business and everything that kind of made its turn of events. And I miss it, but I don't.
Right.
Obviously I'm going to put a car together and play around a little bit, but I don't need to.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it's key to my life I'd rather, and I said that to Rachel earlier, I'd rather go and watch them. I enjoy it, but 90% of why I did it was because I wanted to be able to do it one more year for them to appreciate it. And so it's amazing how your focus changes from kind of you to, your kids as you kind of progress in this parenthood thing. Yeah.
No, I think I speak for both of us when the thing that I want to see most this year is River Grafing standing on a wing somewhere in our box, and Matthew Lloyd standing on a wing somewhere in our box Pro, and Regan Rosenboom standing on a wing somewhere in BP. Not to throw out Regan, we race against Regan Grafing. That's the only reason I don't want to see that. But beyond, that's why we do this. That's all we want to see out of this.
Absolutely.
When you've got to ship it from anywhere to anywhere,
QualityFreightRate.com.
The LTL Freight Logistics Specialist for your small business.
QualityFreightRate.com.
We simplify shipping, eliminate those surprise charges, and negotiate the best rates from most LTL qualified carriers.
QualityFreightRate.com.
Special residential and liftgate rates available for automotive and ag implements.
QualityFreightRate.com.
Use the promo code ICE and get 10% off your first shipment. Startup is so easy. Get a quote and ship today. QualityFreightRate.com.